out of the way. The 18th assist may have been the nicest.
A pass intended for Diedrich. Here comes Kidd. 3-on-1. Goes behind the back to Carter. Jason Kidd with a spectacular play.
Hey guys, this is Dominique Wilkins.
Hey, this is Sean Kemp.
This is Gary Payton.
Hey, this is Pau Gasol.
NBA fans, what's up? This is Vince Carter here.
Hey, what's up? This is Matt Barnes. If you're an old school NBA fan like I am, make sure you check out the Basketball Time Machine with my man Sean David.
Hey guys, what's good? Welcome back to the Basketball Time Machine. I'm your host, Sean David. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're ready for your weekly dose of old school NBA basketball. In today's episode, I want to take a look at NBA legends giving their opinion about how good Jason Kidd was. But before we dive into today's episode, let me ask you guys for a small favor. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet, and also like the video if you enjoy the content. All right, you guys, enough said. Let's dive right into today's episode.
Seeing his work ethic, man, and just picking his brain, man, and he's one of the smartest guys. I mean, obviously when you go against him, you know how smart he is, and then when you actually play with him, you're like, wow, you know, it's great.
He's really showing what he can do here tonight. Watch this trickery.
Now the next clip that we're going to take a look at is from Hall of Famers, NBA legends, former teammates, opponents, you name it. So let's take a look.
He was the first guy in the Bay Area, Oakland, to sell out his high school, and they had to move it to the Oakland Coliseum.
Staying near home at UC Berkeley, his star continued to rise, and he couldn't wait to unleash his creativity at the highest level.
When I get to the NBA, I don't know what I might do.
The Dallas Mavericks made Kidd the second pick in the 1994 NBA draft, and Jason's eye-popping game grabbed everyone's attention.
Kidd off the drive. Oh, Jason!
I've admired Jason from day one. You could always see him thinking about how do I make someone better. And that's the sign of a great player.
Kidd had shown his willingness to share, not only the basketball, but also the Rookie of the Year award with Grant Hill.
So I just want to congratulate you. I want to congratulate you too. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
He was a point guard who really just did everything. And it was just something about his game that you loved to watch.
In Phoenix, Jason Kidd developed into a superstar while leading the league in assists for 3 straight seasons.
He made all his guys look good. He did it with like a Magic Johnson hip-hop flash.
Jason Kidd right now is unstoppable with his passes.
What I love most about Jason Kidd is his basketball IQ. He puts the ball right where the shooter can just shoot the basketball. That's what makes him special.
And in 2001, when the New Jersey Nets acquired J. Kidd, it seemed everything changed for the franchise overnight.
Oh, what a feed! Jason Kidd is a magician!
From the start, he made everybody want to run, everybody want to play because they would get the ball.
The team doubled its win total from the previous season and went on to play in back-to-back NBA Finals. But it was in the city where his career started that Kidd would realize his ultimate dream, returning to Dallas to win an NBA title.
He was sort of a coach for us. He had experience. He had incredible leadership.
Back out the Kidd for 3. Good!
He played a massive role. He really set the tone in that series when we won the championship.
Jason also proved to be a champion on the international stage, winning a pair of Olympic gold medals while going a remarkable 64-0 as a member of USA Basketball. When his 18-year career came to a close, Kidd had left his mark on the NBA record book, ranking second all-time in assists, second all-time in steals, and third all-time in triple-doubles.
He beat you with his mind. He could dominate a game without even scoring. There was a beauty to it that the really, really special ones have, and he certainly had it.
And the next clip that we're going to take a look at is about the backcourt 2000. So Jason Kidd and Penny Hardaway. Let's have a look.
Jason is, by far, to me, the best point guard in the NBA. I mean, he's a great guy. He's very unselfish. I've known him and had a relationship with him before, even thinking about coming to Phoenix. And it was always a thought in the back of my mind, wanting to play with a point guard of that magnitude.
Kidd starting to back down. A nice bounce pass for Hardaway, who scores. What a pass by Kidd to Hardaway. Unbelievable.
Well, I mean, Jason's obviously a first ballot Hall of Fame player. There's no question about it. I mean, he just made everybody better on the court. His vision, his size, his speed, triple-double every night. I mean, he was just that dynamic of a player. And then, obviously, Penny was an incredible talent. Injuries kind of sidetracked his career, but phenomenal player. You know, athletic at the point guard position, played way above the rim. Great passer, great vision. And both those guys just had tremendous feel for the game, but obviously Penny was slowed down just because of the injury.
And the next clip is from NBA Open Court, and the topic was the best players of the decade, so the 2000s.
Yeah. And point guard, I'm going with Jason Kidd.
Zeke? I'm going to go Jason Kidd. Kobe over AI. I look at AI as a 2, not a 1.
Okay.
Shaq, Duncan, Garnett.
I'm talking Isaiah right now.
I'll go with someone over Gary Payton. I'll go with Jason Kidd over Gary Payton.
I like both of them.
To me, winning
I'll go
matters.
with Jason Kidd over Gary Payton.
When Steve Nash was on the show yesterday, the sort of epic battle between Kidd and Nash back in 2006. Now, our jump producers got caught in such a YouTube rabbit hole after you said this that we lost productivity on the show for an hour, and I believe they would run this entire game back if they could. But the question that came to mind was, look, I'm gonna break this down a little bit. Would you rather have Steve Nash or Jason Kidd? Put your money where your mouth is. Would you rather have Jason Kidd or Steve Nash in their prime?
Jay Kidd. I mean, he could do more. He was a better rebounder. The passing is toss up. Better defender, and Kidd is one of the top 10 all-time three-point shooters, quiet as kept. So I gotta go with Jason.
The saying eyes on the back of your head is true for him because his vision is just crazy.
When he's coming up the court, he's coming at a pretty fast speed. You see his eyes moving around, and for a split second, it looks like he's looking dead at you. And before you know it, he's off with a pass, left or right, or even behind his head.
Kid gets that ball, his eyes are already up. He already sees where everybody's at. He's found him with the perfect pass.
Especially players that haven't had the chance to play with him. The way the ball just kind of, gets to you when you need it there at the right time, and he'll take a dribble left to get you open coming down the right.
How in the world did he know he was going up the left side of the floor? Once again, his overall court vision. Tremendous quarterback eyes for Kidd.
Whenever he's on the floor, there's 4 different options for receivers. It's kind of like a quarterback. When you have so many different options, you really don't have any idea where he's going at any point in time in the game.
Kidd can't see anything right now. Feels like he just ran into a mountain.
Kidd to throw in. It is a long.
For me, it's important to be able to see, the court, and just being aware of the situation makes the game a lot easier.
He doesn't mind taking risks, and a lot of the times his vision is 95% correct.
Kidd off the glass to Marion for the jam.
He has eyes behind his head. He can see everybody coming from every different direction. It just goes to show you how his eyes plays a big role in the player he is.
I would say for me, Jason Kidd, just because he was like one of the smartest people and he never showed any emotion, and like you couldn't like read his expressions, and like that's so frustrating, in the game, because you looking like dude, like is he affected by what's happening? And he like whispering to dudes, like what are you whispering about? But he's like an evil genius. Jason Kidd was like an evil genius.
And all those young guys, Chris Paul. But he said when you and Kobe came, you guys, and he talks about you in particular, just showing them how to be professional, how to win.
So how good was Jason Kidd in my opinion? Well, I think there should be no discussion that Jason Kidd is one of the best point guards of all time. I remember it like it was yesterday when he came into the NBA, he seemed to be ready right from the get-go, and he made the Dallas Mavericks better, and every team he played on, he made that team better. But now I have a question for you guys. If you had to make a decision, who would you pick first, Jason Kidd or Gary Payton? Tough question. Please post it underneath the comments. Alright you guys, that was it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the content. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you next time on the Basketball Time Machine.